Clope and Needek-Minster welcome you to this broadcast of high school boys varsity soccer. We are at New Knoxville Community Park, where the Jackson Center Tigers will take on the New Knoxville Rangers. Tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney All-Glaze Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, New Knoxville Supply, and NKTelco, bringing you today's soccer game between Jackson Center and New Knoxville here at New Knoxville Community Park. I'm Dave Helmstetter. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play action on a beautiful day for outside activities. Temperature just about 80 degrees, slight breeze, sunshine, and a beautiful day. There you see the New Knoxville Rangers. Rangers under the guidance of Kaylee Patterson. Kaylee in her first year as the head coach for the Rangers soccer program. And there you see the Jackson Center Tigers. They stand 2-4-1 overall under Coach Jason Huber. Yeah, the Tigers last year were 8-6-3 overall, 5-1-1 in league play, and finished second to state-ranked Botkin squad a year ago. The Rangers looking for their opening win. They are 0-6 at the current time. Losses in their last outing to Miller City 3-0. Temple Christian, they lost to them 5-1. Lincoln View 3-0. LCC upped the Rangers 4-1. Salina 9-0 over New Knoxville, and Ada 7-0 over the Rangers. The two league losses to LCC and Temple Christian. They stand 0-2 in league play. Let's take a look at our keys to the game here tonight, brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. First, for the Jackson Center Tigers, Coach Jason Huber wants to start with energy, wants to come out on all cylinders. And number two, they want to have a good, solid passing game. And three, they want to maintain their focus here against the Rangers. And for the home team, the New Knoxville Rangers, Coach Patterson, they hoping that the team can make some smarter passes and better moving and filling in as they move down the field. And they're also looking tonight, they're going to play a little bit of a different formation of 4-5-1. And she's also hoping that will improve play here against Jackson Center. And they want to focus on what they can do and improve as a team. So we're just moments away from the introduction of the starting lineups and our national anthem here on NKTelco Sports. As we said, taking a look at Jackson Center's record so far this season. They opened up with a 2-1 loss to Newton, and they came back with a win over Piqua 3-2. Lost to Ben Logan 2-0. Lost to Springfield 5-2. They tied Lehman 1-1, and then they lost to Wapakoneta 4-0. And in the recent start, they had a win, a nice win, 6-3 over Allen East. So right now we're about to have our national anthem here on NKTelco Sports. We've got soccer, varsity style, Jackson Center, and New Knoxville here on NKTelco Sports. Back here at Community Park, the national anthem just completed as New Knoxville and Jackson Center are about to square off in a high school varsity soccer action. They'll introduce the starting lineups for these two teams, and our starting lineups, all as always, brought to you by Sydney All Glaze Audiology. First, there you see the visiting Jackson Center Tigers, the starters there: Jace Mullenauer, Grant Elkert, Ethan Polschneider, Lucas Heitkamp, Spencer Yinger, Camden Reese, Xavier Lowe, Trevor Huber, Xavier Esser, Bryson Roberts, and Camden Calhoun are the starters for the Jackson Center Tigers. They come in to today's action 2-4-1 overall as they stand at the center circle here as they are introduced. Lucas Heitkamp for the Tigers just introduced. And the Tigers coached by Jason Huber. Now for the home team, the New Knoxville Rangers, under the guidance of Kaylee Patterson. Number 4, Joelle Delisle. Number 5, Caroline Leffel. Number 22, Grant Temple. Number 2, Troy Dwenger. Number 1, Luke Stockler. Number 7 is Riley Ott. Number 12, Noah Holland. And number 19, Tyler Apgar. Goalie tonight, number 99, Josh Deitch. And also number 6, I believe, was introduced. And that's Preston Richilling. So starting lineups all brought to you by Sydney All Glaze Audiology here on NKTelco Sports, as the two teams just moments away from the opening kickoff, as we're set on a beautiful afternoon for soccer. One of the strengths for the New Knoxville Rangers this year, Josh Deitch. Deitch had established a school record for number of saves in the contest against Lincoln View. He had 28 saves and broke his previous record of 26 saves. So Deitch, if I'm not mistaken, an all-leaguer last year in the Western Ohio Soccer League. Very strong in net for the Rangers. Quite a few sophomores and freshmen dot their lineup. It'll be interesting here today to see how the Rangers approach this contest. As Coach Patterson said, they're going to a 4-5-1, and out front is going to be number 19, Tyler Apgar, a freshman, trying to pick up some offense. And we're underway as New Knoxville and Jackson Center doing battle here at Community Park in New Knoxville. Jackson Center on the attack. They'll move it back to the middle of the field as Yinger will handle it over on the right side, shoots it to the middle. Handling the ball with Grant Elkart. He'll pass it over to the left side. Ethan Polschneider will send a shot towards the goal. And Deitch will kick it away for the Rangers. Good strong kick up towards center field. There's a nice header there by Dwenger. Moves it deep into Jackson Center territory, but they'll rebound. It's going to go out of bounds, and the throw in will be for New Knoxville as Leffel will toss it in, or Delisle will toss it in. Gets it up to Schrader, and let's see if the Rangers can mount an attack. Ott will shoot the pass down into the corner for Jay Schroeder. As he tracks it down, it's going to go out of bounds. Rangers will have the toss in. Jackson Center down towards the middle of the field. Huber, Tigers' leading scorer, tries to advance the pass. Stockler will chase it down for the Rangers. He'll move it back in front of the benches. Jackson Center will stay on the attack as Lucas Heitkamp Tries to move it inside. Over to the right side, it goes to the corner, and that's going to be Xavier Esser trying to make a move along the goal line. Shot will come back out. Here's a shot there, and it goes wide. So Jackson Center, a couple of shots here in the opening 3 minutes of play, but both go astray. And Deitch really still looking for his first save, but he'll kick it away. Good strong kick upfield. It's going to go out in front of the Jackson Center bench, so they'll toss it in from there, trying to put the pressure on the Rangers, and the header will send it out of bounds. That header by, I believe it was Troy Dwenger. Jackson Center trying to work the goal line, but good defense there by the Rangers. With it now is Huber, trying to get in position in front of the goal, but Temple will kick it out front. Header there by the Rangers, and the kick will go out of bounds. Josh Deitch sends a kick upfield. Rangers, boy, strong kick across midfield. Jackson Center will chase it down. Over in the wing is Malinauer in front of the bench. He'll send it upward, but the Rangers will check that movement and send it back across in front of the Ranger bench. Malinauer will pick it. Rangers trying to stay on the attack. Picked up from the goalie is Camden Calhoun. Will come out of goal and pick it up for Jackson Center. 36 minutes and 9 seconds to go on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Jackson Center and New Knoxville scoreless here in the opening minutes of play. Heitkamp, he'll shoot the pass to the left side as Jackson Center tries to mount some offense, but the Rangers will kick it out of bounds. That was Caroline Leffel, and the toss in will come in for Jackson Center. That'll be Jace Malinauer. He'll toss it in, and Jackson Center will have the ball. Apgar trying to put the pressure on. Nice steal by the freshman. Apgar trying to keep it in the Rangers' territory. Jackson Center working it towards midfield. There to go across midfield. Picked up there by Bryson Roberts as the Rangers will try and chase it down. Stockler defending against Huber. Back over to Huber. Jackson Center trying to set it up and make a move inside. Once again, the Rangers get it across the midfield, but here comes number 23, Jace Malinauer, in front of the Tiger bench. Huber, Leffel for New Knoxville. Leffel will kick it out of bounds, so Jackson Center will have the throw in. Looks like Bryson Roberts will toss it in for Jackson Center. Sends it deep, and there's the header, and right in front of the goal, but New Knoxville will send it back out as Delisle will get it back out. But Jackson Center is now on the offensive as Grant Elkert has on the right side. Moves it over to Huber. Huber trying to center it, puts a shot. Defense in place for the Rangers. They'll shoot it upfield, and it'll go roll across midfield, and I believe that was Riley Ott with that. Battle there now with Spencer Yinger and Apgar for New Knoxville. Leffel back to midfield, and Jackson Center trying to keep it from going past the touchline off of Caroline Leffel. But here comes the attack by Xavier Esser. Good defense there by Noah Holland as he tries to take it away for the Rangers. Left side it goes to Huber. Back out in front of the goal, it's centered. Troy Dwenger will try and kick it away, but number 29 or 28 will come up with it. That's Morgan Huber for the Tigers. Scoreless battle here in the early going. Defensive tussle here. Lucas Heitkamp has it for Jackson Center in front of the Tiger bench, taken away there by the Rangers. They try to put the offense, but they're going to kick it out of bounds. So here comes the toss in, and Jackson Center will try and set it up. Jay Schroeder on the defense for New Knoxville. Tigers send it all the way down to Huber, trying to handle it in front of the goal, and it's going to be a little bit high as the shot is high and above the iron, so that'll be the kick by Josh Deitch for New Knoxville. Deitch with a good strong kick. Here come the Rangers on the attack. Number 12, Noah Holland. And good defense there by the Tigers. Desperation there as New Knoxville now going to be able to apply some pressure here on offense for the first time. Shot on goal. It'll be fielded by the goalie. And good save there by Camden Calhoun as the Rangers really have the first major offensive shot of tonight's match. Coming back the other way is Camden Reese from the corner, and the shot's going to go to the other side, chased down over there by Ethan Polschneider. They'll pull it back out, and number 32, Lucas Heitkamp with the long shot. Tigers have had a few shots on goal, but really the Rangers had the nice opportunity there, and Calhoun will save it. Just under 31 minutes to go, and Josh Deitch for the Rangers, he'll kick it away. Heitkamp will have it. Gets it over to his teammate. Now back over to Roberts. Roberts trying to make a move. It's going to go to the goal line, and it's going to be out of bounds. And the Rangers will have possession as the clock approaches 30 minutes to go here in the first half on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. No score. Jackson Center to New Knoxville doing battle. Elker trying to make a move down the middle of the field. He's stopped there by Schrader. Jackson Center with it. And Polschneider's attempt will go out of bounds as the Rangers will knock it out, and Jackson Center will throw it in. Here comes the toss in towards the goal. Trying to set something up. There's the header. It's going to go off the net, and New Knoxville will kick it. Spencer Yinger back towards middle field. Yinger with the ball. On the goal line. Tried to center it. Goes back over to Polschneider. It's going to be out of bounds. Past the goal line, and goal kick will go to New Knoxville as Rangers will make a substitute. They've got a few players tonight that are not active for the soccer contest, so a little bit shorthanded. Got three of them golfing in an invitational here tonight. Jackson Center now with the ball. Roberts tries to lead Elkert, and again, the shot off the net, or rather by Trevor Huber with the shot. Tigers getting a few shots. We've got some substitutes from New Knoxville coming into the game. Looks like returning is Joelle Delisle. She'll be back in the lineup for New Knoxville. And number 15, Jake Sharp, I believe it's number 15 into the lineup for New Knoxville. Here comes the attack. Yinger over to the right side. He's defended there by Nathaniel Steinman. Out front it comes to Huber. Steinman, number 8 with it. Freshman tries to shoot the pass upfield. Rangers trying to get a breather as Lucas Heitkamp handles it for Jackson Center as we hit the 27-25 mark on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Front of the goal, but number 41, Camden Reese, will kick it out. And it looks like it went off a Ranger, so Jackson Center could have our first corner kick of today's match, and they do. Jackson Center with the corner kick. They'll get it into Trevor Huber. Off the post, still in front of the goal. So it goes, take another look at that one. Our replays all brought to you by Winners Quality Meats. Off the iron, boy, off the post. Close shot there by Jackson Center. Rangers staying alive here, 26-17 to go, first half action on NKTelco Sports. So New Knoxville will get the goal kick. Or that's the direct kick, so they'll kick it out of bounds, and Jackson Center on the toss in. So Lucas Heitkamp with the toss in. There's the header by Bryson Roberts. It's going to go out of bounds, and New Knoxville will take over. Action from Community Park in New Knoxville on a beautiful evening for soccer. Scoreless battle with 25-25 to go. Clock counting down on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Rangers and the Tigers in a scoreless battle. Tigers moving it upfield. That's number 36, Spencer Yinger. He's the senior. Back over to another senior, Xavier Esser. Leffel will shoot it back near midfield. And it's going to go past the touchline, so Jackson Center will toss it in. Along the touchline, it's going to go out of bounds. Touch there by Nathaniel Stahman. There's the header by number 21, Carter Peel, in the lineup for New Knoxville. Jackson Center will coast back. That's Camden Reese trying to move it upfield. With it now, Lucas Heitkamp. Heitkamp, 4 goals on the season. Going to go out of bounds. It looks like that's off Tyler Apgar. Number 14 in the lineup for New Knoxville. That's Caitlin Gers, number 14. And chase the ball down, and Jackson Center with their second corner kick of the half. And there we go. Is that the back of the net, or did it go in? That's a goal. Goal for Jackson Center, 1-0 with 23-15. Take another look at that one. See if we can pick up who scored it. Boy, Deitch got caught in there by the bar, and tough to see who that is. We'll double check on who scored that goal, but Jackson Center goes up with 23:10 to go here in the half, 1-0 on a real battle at the goal as Deitch loses that one as it hit the iron and kind of got pushed in, it looked like, at least from this vantage point. Tigers going to stay on the attack. Delisle will have it along the touchline, but Jackson Center takes over. Yinger trying to make a move to the right side. Over the middle it goes. Rangers trying to get it across midfield and maintain control. Number 21, Trevor Huber with the goal, the sophomore. 10 goals on the season, make it now 11 goals for Huber. As the battle in front of the goal that time goes for the Tigers, and they're up 1-0 with 22:20 to go. Trying to stay on the offense. Here comes the breakaway. Esser with a shot. It'll go over the iron and out. As the Tigers continue to keep the pressure, New Knoxville really only had one opportunity so far here in the first half to score, while the Tigers have kept it in front of the New Knoxville goalie, Josh Deitch. Deitch will send the kick upward. Jay Schroeder with the attempted header there for New Knoxville. Chasing it down there for Jackson Center is Trevor Huber. He'll get it back out, and the Tigers will try and set it back up. Grant Elkert has it. Looks inside. Bounces it off his teammate. It'll be picked up there by Riley Ott. Ott moving upfield. Tried to get it to Apgar, but the Tigers will come in and take it away. Number 24, Elkert with it. It'll go to the corner when Spencer Yinger. And the throw-in goes to Jackson Center as back on defense, Joel Delisle. And out of bounds it goes. Caroline Leffel with the kick. And the toss in. Now the Rangers will toss it in, so it must have went off the Tigers. So New Knoxville will have the ball. There's the header by Roberts. It's going to go out of bounds this time. Jackson Center will have it. Bryson Roberts, he'll toss it in. Yinger just on inbounds, tossed towards the goal. Nice strong toss. Troy Dwenger in the battle for New Knoxville there, but the ball comes down and the Rangers are going to try and clear it away. Dwenger tries to give him some running room. Apgar will have it for New Knoxville, trying to get upfield across midfield, but taken away there by Camden Reese. Reese will come back with it as Ott tries to defend against him. Leffel will send it up to Dwenger. Dwenger trying to work across midfield, tries to get it to Apgar, but the pass is short and it comes back to Elkert. Elkert down the middle of the field. He'll pass it over to the left side. Tigers coming in on the attack as Huber tries to move over for Jackson Center, but it's going to go all the way out in front of the Tiger bench. And past the touchline, and the Rangers should toss it in here. Heitkamp has it for Jackson Center. Shot off, and Deitch will have the goal kick. He's been busy with that as we are at the 18:58 mark on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Jackson Center with a 1-0 lead over New Knoxville. It's been a defensive battle so far here in the opening half of play. Jonas Martin, a sophomore, sends a kick towards the goalie. Deitch will have it, and he'll kick it away. Sends it up near midfield and near where we're at. Picked up and controlled there by Yinger. Yinger tries to feed his teammate up ahead. There is Esser, or rather Elkert. Elkert's pass goes to the corner for Gavin McClintock, just into the lineup for Jackson Center. McClintock gets it back out to Huber. Huber gets it into the middle, and Roberts with the shot and the score. So number 39 will double check it, but I believe that was Bryson Roberts at the 18-minute mark with the second goal of tonight's game. So, in just a little over 5 minutes, Jackson Center puts up 2 goals and takes a 2-0 lead at the 18-minute mark. Apgar will have it. Back to Stammen. Stammen will handle it. Back over to Caroline Leffel, but it's taken away there by Huber. Huber on the attack, and Deitch will scoop it up. On the attack, here comes an offensive opportunity for the Rangers. Just wide. Shot by Troy Dwenger. Had a good opening, and it's just wide. So Camden Calhoun will kick it away. He's the goalie for Jackson Center. Nice strong kick. Apgar not able to get it for the Rangers. Heitkamp on the attack. Feeds the pass out to Martin. Martin takes it into the corner. New Knoxville trying to regain possession. Along the right side, here come the Rangers. Trying to get it across midfield. Jackson Center on the chase. It's going to go out to us, stays in bounds along the touchline. Schroeder with the kick. Gets it back over to Dwenger. Dwenger tries to lead teammate Preston Richschilling, number 6. Jackson Center now with the ball as they move it towards midfield. Tigers trying to set up another score. New Knoxville will pick it up. Kicked away there by Martin. And New Knoxville trying to get it up near midfield. Apgar. And it's going to go out of bounds. And the throw in will be for Jackson Center, I believe. Substitutes coming in at the 15:47 mark here in the first half on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Rangers with the toss in. Schroeder had it a moment for the Rangers. Heitkamp with it for Jackson Center. He'll send it past the goal line, so goal kick for the Rangers as Deitch will boot it away as we approach the 15-minute mark. 2-0 our score. Jackson Center with the first half lead over the Rangers. Richschilling, he'll handle it. He'll lead a pass out to Apgar. Apgar trying to work on number 41, Camden Reese, but Reese is going to kick it out of bounds. New Knoxville will have the throw in near midfield. Rangers trying to mount some offense here. Here comes the throw in. That goes to Schroeder, but it's taken away there by Jackson Center as they try to move it upfield. I believe that's Heitkamp for Jackson Center right in front of the New Knoxville bench. They'll get it across midfield. There's the lead pass to McClintock. Going to try for the shot, and Deitch will make the save. Tigers come right back at it, though. Elkert in front of the Rangers goal as here comes the shot, and there's a nice save there by Josh Deitch as number 24, that's Grant Elkert, with the shot on goal and a save by the New Knoxville goalie, Josh Deitch. Two to nothing, Jackson Center with the lead as Rangers will send it out of bounds, so the toss in will be for the Tigers. Tigers with the throw in. Header there by Dwanger. It's going to go out of bounds, and Jackson Center will continue to have possession on the toss in. Looking for in front of the goal. Temple has the hands on it, as does Dwanger. Should say has their body on it, and they'll move it back out as the Rangers trying to get some offense going. Rich Schilling. It's going to go out of bounds. Tigers quickly toss it in. Try and set it up for Grant Elkert. He'll pass it over to McClintock, who will chase it down in the corner. McClintock along the goal line tries to make a move back inside. Teammate picks it up, and now Spencer Yinger will have it. Yinger trying to move inside. Good defense there by Schroeder. As he tries to work the touch line. Back over to number 36, Yinger, as Elkert has it in the middle of the field. Jonas Martin will try and chase it down for the Tigers, and it's going to go out of bounds. So that should be, I believe, a penalty kick for Jackson Center. So let's see how the Tigers set this one up. Try to get it near Lucas Heitkamp. Heitkamp's shot is going to be high and headed towards the bean field. Substitutes for New Knoxville. Nice afternoon, but nonetheless temperatures right around 80 degrees, so a little bit warm. Deitch will kick it away. Jackson Center will have it. Quickly, they'll try and set this one up. Inside it goes, and New Knoxville will kick it away, so that should be a corner kick for the Tigers. I've got them with 3 corner kicks here in the first half, and Heitkamp will do the honors. Could be a scoring opportunity here for Jackson Center as we approach the 10-minute mark on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Shot near the goal. Rangers will defend against it, but Tigers will set it up, and we got a whistle. And I believe it must have been on the goal line, so New Knoxville will get the kick. Deitch will boot it away. Chased down there by Lucas Davidson for Jackson Center. Yinger in the center circle. Back over to McClintock. McClintock on Stammen. McClintock trying to go inside. With it now as Elkert centers it towards the goal. Chased down there by Martin, but it's going to be out of bounds. New Knoxville with the goal kick as substitutions. As number 19 Wagner's, and Wagner will come into the lineup for Jackson Center. Deitch's kick is away and handled there by Huber. Tigers trying to set this one up. Back out to Roberts, who had a goal earlier. Shot on goal, nice save by Deitch. Rangers trying to get it across midfield, but Reese will have it, number 41. Dishes it off. Back it comes to Reese, trying to make the move. He'll dish it off by Wagner, and Wagner's shot is going to be a little bit high. Open shot goes above the iron, and take a look at this one attempt there by Jackson Center, all brought to you by Wagner's, or brought to you by Winners Quality Meats. I tell you, Deitch does a nice job back in the net for the Rangers. Jackson Center, as they have had on most of the first half, have been on the offensive. Huber, he'll try to work the goal line. Looking inside, there's the feed. Ball right in front of the net, and there's the goal. 7:45 to go. Jackson Center goal makes it 3-0 Tigers. See if we can get official notification of who scored that for the Tigers. Get that here in just a moment. Take a look at it with replay. Maybe we can tell from there. That Heitkamp, number 32, I believe. Lucas Heitkamp with the goal. So Heitkamp with the score. That's his 5th goal of the season. So Heitkamp puts Jackson Center up 3-0. Esser has it for a moment for the Tigers. Now he's got it back again. Xavier Esser moves it over to Wagner. Wagner tries to send it to the cutting player for Jackson Center. The Rangers recover, but now the Tigers are back on the offense. Wagner over in the right wing against Stammen. Sends it over to Morgan Huber, number 28. And New Knoxville will have the toss in. .7:45 to play here in the opening half. The clock makes one of its rare stops on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Jackson Center with a 3-0 lead, and will go out of bounds past the goal line, and Deitch will kick it away for New Knoxville. Tries to send it up to Apgar. With it now is Dwenger. Rich Schilling on the right side with it. Payton will cut back. Jackson Center recovers. Dwenger trying to keep, or rather Rich Schilling trying to keep it on that side of the field for the Rangers, but it's going to come up field and past the Jackson Center bench. And New Knoxville will toss it in. Rich Schilling will handle it. Apgar over on the right side tries to make a move inside, but Jackson Center will come away with the ball. Leffel on defense for the Rangers. Double team. There's possession now goes to New Knoxville. Apgar sends it over to Rich Schilling. But Lucas Davidson will send it across midfield, and now Jackson Center will try and regroup on the attack as Huber will send it all the way down to Deitch, who will pick it up, and he'll kick it away here in just a moment. 3-0 Jackson Center with the lead. Reese will field it across midfield. Schroeder will lose it out of bounds, I believe. Nope, make that goes off of Reese, so New Knoxville will throw it in. As number 7, Riley Ott, a freshman, will return to the lineup for New Knoxville. Schroeder up near midfield to Richilling. Richilling battling it out with Davidson, and possession or the throw in will be for Jackson Center at midfield. Clock counting down on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. 3-0. Jackson Center with the early lead. Huber, Roberts, and Heitkamp all with goals for the Tigers as they show some nice balance as they have a 3-0 lead here as we are late in the first half. Strong kick towards the goal. Elkert, and that's number 21 with, or rather Huber, number 21 with the score. They'll mark it at the 4:54 mark. Jackson Center goes up 4-0 as I'm calling it Trevor Huber is a number that I have with the goal. That's his second of the first half. Rangers trying to get some offense. Delisle will send it up, but Jackson Center will keep it. Apgar trying to take the steal, and he'll send it closer to the goal, but Jackson Center tries to recover as the Rangers try and find that steal up front and get that breakaway for the goal, but it comes right back down to the Tigers, and Rangers having a hard time getting back on defense as number 4, Joel Delisle, will send it to the corner, but regroup time there by Zen Wagner as he'll hit it along the goal line, tries to center it. Header there by Stockler for New Knoxville. He tries to get it away and up to Apgar. Tyler Apgar, the freshman, will send it upfield where number 21 Carter Peel is for the Rangers, but Jackson Center will pull it back out and Reese will handle it.
Nice job, guys.
Back over to Huber as they come back the other way. And the Tigers looking for their 5th goal. Elkert, and it's going to slide through, make that number 21 Huber the 5th goal. So Huber's got the hat trick, and it's 5-0 Jackson Center. 3:44 to go. Let's take a look at that one more time here on a Winners Quality Meets replay. Boy, just a great feed, and that leaves Deitch basically 1-on-1, and that's tough. Tigers keeping the pressure up. What was a defensive battle has just exploded for Jackson Center into a 5-0 lead as Wagner will take it to the middle of the field. Xavier Esser, number 34, as number 24 there. Grant Elkert will chase it down. Goal kick for Deitch with a clock approaching 3 minutes on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Deitch with a strong kick handled there by Wagner. Ott has it for a moment for the Rangers, but Wagner along the touchline, it's going to go out of bounds, and Jackson Center will have the throw in. Oh, take that back, New Knoxville with the throw in. Upfield it comes to Dwenger. Dwenger at midfield, and will go past the touchline, and Jackson Center will throw it in.
Keep your triangles, guys.
They'll pull it back out, and New Knoxville will catch a break, and officials want to stop and play, and the toss in will come from Joel Delisle. Looks downfield for Dwenger. Dwenger with the header. Reese will chase it down as Dwenger goes after him, and Reese will kick it out of bounds. So Knoxville will have an opportunity. Dwenger tries to center it over towards Apgar. Defense there. Delisle will have it, or rather Ott will have it for New Knoxville. Now with it is Carter Peel. Number 19 is Tyler Apgar for New Knoxville, trying to work the field. He's out in the lead for the formation for New Knoxville as they play that 4-5-1 tonight. Jackson Center recovers, and they'll take it across midfield. Over to the right side is Morgan Huber. She's going to chase it down in the corner. Rangers in pursuit. We're under a minute to go on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Huber feeds it over to Wagner in front of the goal. Cleared out of there by Schroeder. Here comes the Tigers. There's the kick, and shot there by number 34, Esser. Good save there by Deitch and Jackson Center. Has the shot on goal. They'll come right back at it as we're down to the final second, and that's going to be it for the first half of action. Jackson Center comes on strong, scoring their first goal at the 23:10 mark of the first half. 17 minutes of a scoreless battle, but then the Tigers open up a 5-0 lead. So our halftime score here on NKTelco Sports. Glad you're along for high school soccer action. Our score here at halftime, the Jackson Center Tigers 5 and the New Knoxville Rangers 0.
Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? NKTelco Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. NKTelco is a global company that is growing with its sights on being a billion-dollar company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at NKTelco Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with NKTelco.
The date is set. The lake has been chosen. It's time to sign up for the second annual Brush Pile Fishing Veterans Tournament. Proceeds from this event will benefit Save a Warrior and the Travis Mills Foundation. Both organizations focus on helping veterans live the best life they possibly can by treating their physical and psychological traumas. Visit brushpilefishing.com to register or to learn how to donate.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center offers a family-friendly environment with a personalized approach to reduce pain, restore function, and improve mobility. Dr. Christopher Stuckey specializes in reconstructive foot and ankle surgery, diabetic foot care, trauma including fractures and sports injuries, along with bunions, hammer toes, and ingrown toenails. Grand Lake Foot and Ankle Center has offices located in St. Mary's and Salina. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-394-8664.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Running a small business. Your hands are full. We can help. NKTelco partners with local companies by providing business class internet, phone, TV, support, and more. Our advanced system delivers the speed you need with enhanced reliability and support. Running a business is tough. Contact NKTelco and let our expert team give you a hand.
Schwiedemann Pharmacies began serving the people of Auglaize County in 1916 when Urban Schwiedemann purchased the building and business from J.H. Hoffman. The New Bremen location is one of the longest-running pharmacies in the country, with over 110 years of serving its patrons. Since then, 4 more stores have been added: Coldwater, St. Mary's, Minster, and Wapakoneta to round out the group. Our services include prescription refills, home medical equipment, nursing home services, customized compounded medication, vaccinations, and so much more.
American Trim's story started in 1951, and our long family legacy continues today. We are a third-generation family-owned business with locations in Sydney and Walpaug, and we're hiring for manufacturing positions on first, second, and third shifts. Part-time and full-time positions are available for entry-level and skilled individuals. Please apply at www.amtrim.com or in person. American Trim is a proud sponsor of high school sports and our communities. Come be part of our story.
Plygem Residential Solutions is part of Cornerstone Building Brands, North America's largest manufacturer of exterior building products, and the success of our company is directly related to the contributions of our employees. We are currently looking for machine operators, maintenance technicians, forklift operators, and more to join our growing team at our facility in Sydney, Ohio. Plygem offers competitive pay, a full benefits package, as well as opportunities for bonus pay and long-term advancement. Become a part of our strong foundation.
Hi, I'm Mallory. My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
At Minster Bank, we understand that life can get hectic. That's why when it comes to your banking, we offer the services that make your life simpler with tools like person-to-person payments, Pop Money, mobile and online banking, and bill pay. But most of all, Minster Bank is a supportive member of your community with personal relationships and customer service that reach outside of our branches. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Second half is just about to begin here at Community Park, New Knoxville and Jackson Center in varsity soccer action. Let's take a look at our first half numbers, all brought to you by Wagner's IGA. As you take a look at the numbers, the big scoreboard is 5-0 Jackson Center as they have 19 shots overall, 5 shots on goal, and they all scored. And for Jackson Center, 1 save, and they had 3 corners. For the Rangers, obviously shut out in the first half. They had 7 shots, 5 shots on goal, and 4 saves and no corner shots. So halftime statistics all brought to you by Wagner's IGA, and we're underway as New Knoxville will try and put some pressure on the Tigers here and get on the scoreboard, as all of that scoring came with the 23-minute mark for Jackson Center. That was their first goal as they handle the ball over in front of the 2 teams' bench. Number 12 for New Knoxville, that's Noah Holland hustling after it. Jackson Center trying to recover. That's Bryson Roberts. He has one of the 5 goals for Jackson Center. Trevor Huber having an outstanding game for the Tigers with 3 goals. He got the first goal and got the Tigers going, and then picked up the 4th goal and then the 5th goal. So 3 goals on the match for Huber. Deitch will send it upfield as the Tigers try and look for that 6th goal as they feed it off to the right side. Esser, it's taken away. New Knoxville on the move. Schroeder will send it downfield for Rich Schilling. Rich Schilling, goalie will come out, but teammate number 23, Jace Mullenauer, will kick it away, and the defense does the job for the Tigers. Delisle with the toss in, or rather Leffel with the toss in for the Rangers, but Jackson Center will take it over. And there's a shot by the Rangers, but it's a little bit too strong. Above the iron and across the road and towards the bean field here at Community Park in New Knoxville. Goal kick will be by Camden Calhoun. Camden had 5 shutouts last year, 91 saves. As you can see that replay there, all brought to you by Winners Quality Meats. Some pretty good goal play by Calhoun during his sophomore season. Tigers with it. They move deeper along the touchline. They try to mount the offensive. Rangers, that was Delisle on the defense. Tigers will toss it in. Here comes the throw in. Elkert back over to Heitkamp. Heitkamp shoots a pass forward as Temple will get his foot on the ball. Leffel will send it upfield. Here comes Troy Dwenger trying to work in front of the New Knoxville bench. Up intended for Apgar. Tigers will take it away, but Apgar will come up with it as the 2 teams exchange the ball. Near midfield on defense, Caroline Leffel for New Knoxville. Leffel, number 5, a senior. Had it for a moment, but now Jackson Center, Grant Elkert will move it down along the touchline to Trevor Huber. Huber sends it towards the New Knoxville goal. Polschneider with the header. He'll take it now and try and move it closer. Heitkamp, he'll feed teammate Esser. It's going to go out and past the goal line. And the kick will be for New Knoxville. Temple will send it towards midfield. Rich Schilling. It's going to go out of bounds. Jackson Center will toss it in. Reese. Up to Yinger. Down the middle of the field come the Tigers with it Heitkamp for a moment. Jackson Center along the touchline. Xavier Lowe, number 29, in the lineup for Jackson Center on the defense. Jackson Center will toss it in. 34-20 to go on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Rangers trying to clear it out. Schroeder will kick it up towards midfield, but Lowe will come up with it for the Tigers. They pass it inside to Elkert. Elkert looking for Roberts on the right side as Deitch will make the catch. Comes up with his first save of the second half. 5-0 our score. Jackson Center with a big lead. Richilling is going to have a shot at it, and good defense there by the Tigers. Richilling trying to maintain it, but we've got a penalty this time. Let's see who that goes against. Is number 23 back there, Jace Mollenauer, on the defense for the Tigers. So Richilling will have the direct kick and the penalty kick. See if Richilling and the Rangers can take advantage of it. Stockler, he's moving in closer. He's number 1 for the Rangers. Richilling, he'll send it up. Tigers will maintain it and up. With the save is Jackson Center. Tigers with the move. Esser across midfield. Over to Huber. He'll dish it down to Esser. Esser tries to center it back up towards teammate Lucas Heitkamp, but New Knoxville will come back and pick it up. That's number 21, Carter Peel, a senior. Working the sideline. That's Delisle, I believe. Now number 24 with it is Elkert. Elkert over the middle. As Schroeder will send it back out as Dwenger tries to get control of it for the Rangers, but Jackson Center will come up with it. They'll set things back up, make their move inside. Esser will have it. He'll take it to the left side. Tries to move inside. That's going to be kicked away by the Rangers, and Jackson Center will have a corner kick. First one of this half for the Tigers. Had 3 in the first half. Here comes number 4 overall for the game. And there's the move by the offense as they try to go on attack, but the Rangers will clear it back out and get some breathing room. Back up towards midfield, but it'll be chased down there by Xavier Lowe. Delisle will send it across midfield for the Rangers. Reese, Apgar, they both go at it, and I believe New Knoxville will have the throw in. Under 31 minutes to go here in the second half of action. On the free kick, New Knoxville will send it in. It's going to go out of bounds. And this time it's going to be a throw in. Tigers advance it towards midfield. Here they come. Elkert back over on the right side to 27, Polschneider. Huber makes the move inside. Dumps it off to his teammate, but it's going to come all the way back out to Esser. Esser over to Roberts. Tigers trying to get that shot there right at Deitch, and he'll make the save. So Tigers will drop back on defense as Melanauer. He'll get it up to number 27, Polschneider, and here come the Tigers once again. Huber goes to the corner. Over to the left side is Esser. They'll send a pass towards Esser, but Deitch will come out of goal and make the stop. Richilling will have it after the pass from Dwenger. Richilling fires the shot over. Dwenger in front of the net, but good defense by Jackson Center. Rangers might have had their best opportunity there. Now it comes all the way back out in front of the New Knoxville team bench. Reese with it for Jackson Center. On the defense, Schroeder. Schroeder trying to get it away from Reese. Reese making his moves inside. Drops it off to teammate Lucas Heitkamp. Elkert. Tigers in control of this one. 5-0 on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Nice block by Deitch. Tigers still with it. And there's the goal. 28-32, and number 32, Heitkamp, with the goal. 28-32 to go here in the 28-32 to go in this one. Heitkamp with the goal. Deitch made a great save on the first one, but then Heitkamp came right back at it, and Deitch unable to answer at that time. Clock goes under 28. Score goes to 6-0 with 28-32 that score. Polschneider with it for the Tigers over in the right side, and Schroeder with it. Peel will kick it up towards midfield. It will go out of bounds, and the Tigers will have the throw in. Elkert. Nice pass to Roberts. Roberts, he's going to have an open shot, and good defense there by the Rangers. That looked like number 12, Noah Holland, came in and helped things out as Tigers had a nice shot at that one, but it goes out of bounds. Past the goal line. And the corner kick for Jackson Center as they maintain possession. Second corner kick of the half, 5 overall for the Tigers. Rangers just trying to get it down on the other side of the field as Troy Dwenger is going to go out past the touchline. Tigers move it back in. Reese with it. Back over to Roberts. Roberts had the open shot the last time. Rangers will kick it back out. Here comes a shot from afar, but Ranger defense digs in. That was Preston Richilling. Tigers back out and on the offensive. Jackson Center, it's going to go out of bounds, so New Knoxville will get the goal kick as a host of substitutes comes in for New Knoxville. Clock counting towards the 25-minute mark on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Lucas Heitkamp with the 6th goal of today's match for Jackson Center, and Heitkamp, that's his 2nd goal. He scored the Tigers' 3rd goal in the first half at the 7:45 mark. Rangers trying to get it across midfield. Working on that is Caroline Leffel, but double team there, and Rangers will continue possession. Right. Rangers with the kick, the free kick, a direct kick, comes back in, and Tigers go right back at it. Rich Chilling tries to handle it. Mellenauer with it for Jackson Center. Contact there with Dwenger. They'll get over on the right side, and that's number 36, Yinger. He'll shoot it down along the touch line. Nice pass inside, shot on goal, good save, still loose. Nice save by Josh Deitch. 4 saves here in the half, as Jackson Center just keeping the pressure on the Rangers. Deitch will have the kick. Tigers keeping the ball, controlling the ball in their favor, as Heitkamp will have it. Back into Esser, back over to Heitkamp. He'll send it in the middle for Huber. Huber, Rangers trying to clear it out. Number 24, Elkert, will maintain it. Rangers with it, just trying to clear it out as the Tigers have a opportunity on goal, as Deitch digs in, back out to Grant Elkert. He'll handle it. Rangers put all sorts of pressure on him. And Tigers with the toss in. More substitutes. For the Rangers. Here comes the toss in. There's the header, beautiful header over by Polschneider over towards Xavier Esser. Tigers will bring it back out. Heitkamp going for his 3rd goal. That goes above the iron, and Rangers will have the kick. Upfield to Rich Chilling. Rich Chilling tries to get across midfield, but the Tigers have nothing to do with that. Esser takes it to the corner, trying to make the move on Rich Chilling. Got a whistle. And a stop and play. We've got a free kick for the Tigers. And that'll be Camden Reese, the big junior, will kick it. So let's see what happens here. There's the kick towards the goal. It's going to go out of bounds. So nothing there for the Tigers on the free kick. So Temple will kick it away for New Knoxville. Standing next to teammate Josh Deitch in goal, it's 6-0. Jackson Center with the lead. They scoreless battle until the 23-minute mark or so of the first half. And then once Jackson Center got going, they took a 5-0 halftime lead. Stammen, number 8 in the game for New Knoxville. Tigers will pull it back out. Lucas Davidson into the lineup for the Tigers. He'll handle the ball across midfield in front of the New Knoxville bench. Huber will have it over to Elkert. Huber's going to try and chase it down into the corner, and it's going to go out of bounds, and New Knoxville will have the kick. Deitch will kick it away. I'd like to remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school varsity soccer on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Tuesday, September 21st at 9 p.m. and Saturday, September the 25th at 4 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. Stammen trying to apply the pressure for the Rangers, but the Tigers will kick it upfield. Huber will handle it. Back over to the Rangers as they try to keep it moving it upfield. And it's tough as the Tigers apply that defense. Delisle with the toss in to Leffel. Leffel across midfield. Rangers trying to get something going here. Leffel battling away with Spencer Yinger, but Yinger will send it up to teammate Grant Elkert. Tigers content. Big lead here, 6-0. Jackson Center looking for their third win of the season. They stand 2-4-1 coming into tonight's action. New Knoxville, as we said earlier, looking for win number 1. They are 0-6. 3-0 loss to Miller City in their last start. Deitch with the goal kick. Boots it away. Got a whistle, and New Knoxville will have the kick on the penalty with 17:45 to play in this one on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Rich Schilling. Tigers quickly move it upfield. Esser. And it's going to go out of bounds as Esser led, or rather Roberts led Esser a little bit too far there. And goes out of bounds. New Knoxville will toss it in. Grant Temple will throw it in for New Knoxville. Rich Schilling with the header. Rangers. Apgar coming down for the Rangers, but the Tigers will try and bring it up. They do. Here comes the Tigers. Temple will send it back across midfield for New Knoxville. Under control is Esser. Or rather make that Roberts for Jackson Center. Huber, right side, is going to be controlled by Jackson Center. Temple will kick it away for New Knoxville. Elkert under control. Temple again. He'll kick it out of bounds that time. So Morgan Huber, a senior, number 28, will looks like Jackson Center's Bryson Roberts will toss it in instead of Huber. Roberts, as Jackson Center tries to send up the offensive play. Huber has it. Tigers still with it. Davidson will handle it. Back over to Esser. Esser moves it inside. We got a whistle and stop in play again. And Temple will have the kick. A little over 15 minutes to go in this one on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Jackson Center, on the strength of 5 first half goals, leads 6-0. Rangers on the breakaway. Rich Schilling trying to get it downfield, but the Tigers defense just drops back and controls it. McClintock. Gavin, a sophomore, handling for the Tigers. Xavier Lowe, number 29, with it for a moment. Here come the Rangers. Schroeder with it. Tiger defense will kick it away. Comes back the other way. On the run goes the Tigers. Chasing it down is Trevor Huber. Back over to Deitch, and Deitch will field it. Jackson Center on the attack. This is McClintock, the sophomore. He'll take it to the corner. And it's going to go off of Jackson Center. So the Rangers will throw it in. Upfield towards Rich Schilling. He'll do the header and handle it. He'll send it deep and across the midfield mark as Camden Calhoun will scoop it up. Upfield, that's Carter Peel for the Rangers. Trying to work it near midfield, gets it off to teammate Caroline Leffel. Peel back to Leffel. Leffel will get it over to Apgar. Apgar, freshman, will center it in the middle as Rich Schilling comes up for the Rangers, but Jackson Center will clear it. Esser. Toss in for the Rangers as Esser goes down. McClintock with it for the Tigers. Mullenauer sends it down to the middle of the field. Stockler will try and get to it for New Knoxville. Scrap for the ball, but Huber will come away with it, and Jackson Center will throw it in. Clock counting at 12:35 as Bryson Roberts will toss it in. Huber goes inside. Temple with the header. McClintock and Leffel battling it out. McClintock sends it back out. With it is Lowe. Lowe over on the right side. Riley Ott, number 7, back into the lineup for New Knoxville. As it goes out of bounds off of Apgar, or rather it goes off of Jackson Center, excuse me. Apgar will handle it, and he does lose it that time, so Davidson will toss it in. Holland will have it for New Knoxville. For a moment, back out. Jackson Center just taking time off the clock as they control it in front of the New Knoxville goal. Esser over to the right side. Huber has it. Comes a strong shot. It was intended for Jackson Center. It'll go out of bounds, and the goal kick will be for the Rangers. Josh Deitch will kick it away for New Knoxville. Bryson Roberts, number 39 for Jackson Center. Long pass intended for him. McClintock will handle it. He'll get it off to the left side. McClintock trying to make that move inside on Rich Schilling. Back over it goes to Kendall Reese, number 37. Into the lineup for the Tigers. Xavier Esser. Nice save there by McClintock. McClintock had it for a moment. Esser. Leffel on her. Leffel will clear it. It's going to go. That's going to stay in bounds. As Riley Ott has it for a moment. Jackson Center on the move. Esser had it for a moment. Here comes Stockler. Stockler shoots it up field. Peyton Richilling going after it, but the defense will track it down. As Xavier Lowe. Lowe with it for Jackson Center. Handling the ball. Richilling tries to take it away. It's going to come back out towards the middle of the field. Jake Sharp, number 15, in the lineup for New Knoxville. Freshman defenseman for the Rangers. Caroline Leffel, number 5. Tigers will send it back towards McClintock. Leffel will kick it out, and they'll try and save it. It's going to go right along the touch line. It's going to be out of bounds. Jackson Center with the toss. That'll be Esser. Goes out and into the stands. Pretty hefty hit that time, and Jackson Center will toss it in. Xavier Esser for the Tigers. Convincing lead for Jackson Center. They're up 6-0 here, and 8:38 to go here in the second half of play. Number 17 with it. That's Jonas Martin, a sophomore for the Tigers. Number 19 now. That's Zen Wagner. Good shot and a nice save. Saved by Deitch. There you see it on our winners quality meets replay. 6-0. Deitch with the save. And Josh done a nice job inside as the Tigers have been able to put a lot of pressure on him.
There you go, Kendall. Get it, get it, get it.
Just not able to get too much offensive firepower going. Experience of Jackson Center and the strength of Jackson Center winning out. Xavier Esser over to Huber on the right side. Chasing it down is Jonas Martin for Jackson Center. Back over to Huber. Huber. It's going to go wide. Couple of substitutes coming in for New Knoxville. Jay Schroeder, number 10, and number 21, Carter Peel, back on the pitch for the Rangers. And for most of this second half, and for a good portion of the first half, the Tigers are pretty well bent on the attack. Took them a while to get going. Took about 17 minutes or so before their first score in that first half. Temple tries to clear it away, but teammate Nathaniel Stammen will kick it back out. Jackson Center will handle it. Zen Wagner over to the right side. It goes to the corner. Wagner, there's the header by Temple.
Get ready, Kendall. Watch this guy. Watch him.
And Apgar's kick will go out. Jackson Center will toss it in. Stammen will hit it our way. Had it all the way. No way it was going to hit the monitor, guys. Don't worry. And the toss in. Xavier Esser. He'll have it in. And Lucas Davidson sent it over on the right side. And that's Jonas Martin, a sophomore. Reese with it. Tries to get it back to Wagner. And here come the Tigers. It's going to go out of bounds. Deitch will scoop it up, and he'll have the goal kick. There you see our score, 6-0. Jackson Center over to Knoxville, 4:48 to play on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Glad you're along for tonight's high school soccer varsity match between Jackson Center and New Knoxville here on NKTelco Sports. Tigers, 5 goals in that first half, out to a commanding lead. Shot on goal, Deitch, and there's the follow-up. Follow-up goal there by Jackson Center at 4:18 on the board, and goal will be by number 34, Xavier Esser. He's been all around it. And Esser with the goal, with 4:18 left in this one, and it makes it 7-0.
Comes, Kendall.
7-0 our score, 3.5 minutes to go on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Davidson shoots it up to Caroline Loeffel, and now the Rangers on the attack, but Tigers will clear it across midfield. Delisle will have it, and it's going to go out of bounds. Jackson Center with the toss in. Battle for it in front of the two teams' benches. Jackson Center on the offensive. McClintock will have it. He tries to make a move inside. He'll go to the corner. Number 44, Devin Owen, into the lineup for Jackson Center. Contact there between Stockler and McClintock, but the Rangers will have it as Richilling works it upfield. Shoots a pass up to Apgar. Apgar will try to go to the corner for New Knoxville. Taken away there by Jackson Center. Tigers moving it upfield. Richilling. Back over to Schroeder. Schroeder will send it. Apgar is going to chase it down. Rangers in front of the net, and that shot just a little bit wide. Haven't had a lot of shots for New Knoxville here in the second half. That's only the third that I've got. Peel.
Come on, Jace, take the shot.
Here come Jackson Center again. Martin. Back over to Reese. Reese trying to make a move up against Joel Delisle. Temple will kick it out of bounds for New Knoxville as the clock counts down with 1:20 to go. A couple more substitutes coming in. And the corner kick will go to Jackson Center. Final minute of soccer play is upon us. Jake Sharp will come in as Peyton Richilling will go out. And ball goes out of bounds. And Jackson Center will toss it in as we're down to the final seconds of this one. Corner kick for the Tigers. That'll be Martin in front of the net. Being chased down there by Xavier Lowe, and now the Tigers as the clock counts down. Caroline Leffel, she'll send it upfield, and final seconds of play here on NKTelco Sports. New Knoxville and Jackson Center, and Tigers will send it back to the goalie, and we've got a final score here from Community Park in New Knoxville. The Jackson Center Tigers 7, the Knoxville Rangers nothing. We'll be back with our recap right after this.
Oakley's and Sydney Audiology are committed to providing the most advanced and affordable hearing care solutions.
Did you know that more and more insurances are offering coverage for hearing needs and that we are the most comprehensive provider in the area?
Because we want to serve all in our community, we partner with agencies such as Medicaid, OOD, Sertoma, and most recently the VA, helping our veterans find local solutions to their problems.
Don't leave unused benefits on the table this year. Call us today to see if you qualify.
Clopay Building Products, America's favorite garage door, is now hiring for all manufacturing and over-the-road CDLA driving positions. Clopay is the largest residential garage door manufacturer in North America, and we are continuing to grow. Join our team and work in a safe, clean, modern environment. Clopay offers a great benefits package, is an equal opportunity employer, and a drug-free work environment. Imagine the possibilities when you open the door to your career at clopaydoor.com/careers.
Are you looking for a new career with amazing growth potential? Nidec Press and Automation is hiring for many positions right now. Nidec is a global company that is growing with its sights on being a billion-dollar company. Machinists, service technicians, human resource personnel, IT specialists, electrical engineers, mechanical engineers, and many more. The opportunities abound at Nidec Press and Automation. Go to minsterjobs.com now to get started on your new career with Nidec.
Wegner's IGA have been servicing their communities for more than 90 years, spanning 3 generations. Wegner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and a variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wegner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen.
Not every kid wants to go to college. Some kids work better with their hands.
It's a good thing that they come and they learn hands-on.
Once you gain a skill, that's yours.
There's always room for advancement within the trades.
Like conditioned to believe that you had to go to college to be successful. And now I genuinely think that trade skills are extremely valuable and we need a lot more people that are willing to go that route.
Jackson Center comes away with a convincing 7-0 win over New Knoxville in varsity soccer action from Community Park here in New Knoxville. Tigers jumped out to a 5-0 lead in the first half with 3 goals from Trevor Huber as he led the way. Tigers scored twice in the second half with 28:32 to play on a goal by Lucas Heitkamp. And Xavier Esser followed at the 4:18 mark to make it a 7-0 lead. Roberts had a goal, the second goal for Jackson Center in the first half, and Lucas Heitkamp had his other goal. He had 2 goals for the match with 7:45 to go in the first half. Rangers could not mount much of an attack. As you can take a look, our final statistics and recap, all brought to you by Wagner's IGA. There you see the final score, 7-0. Tigers 19 shots, 14 on goal, and a couple of saves by Camden Calhoun and 7 corners. Rangers, on the other hand, not able to manage too much offense, only 7 shots, 6 on goal, and Josh Deitch turned in a credible performance in the net with 11 saves, and the Rangers had no corners. So Our stats all brought to you by Wagner's IGA. So the Rangers fall to 0-7. Jackson Center goes to 3-4-1, and more importantly for the Tigers, they pick up a league win and move along here in the Western Ohio Soccer League action. I'd like to remind you that tonight's game is brought to you by the following sponsors: Crown Equipment Corporation, First National Bank, Keyhole Pizza, Winners Meats, Sydney All-Glaze Audiology, Precision Strip, Wagner's IGA, New Knoxville Supply, and NKTelco. We also want to talk about our player of the game, brought to you by NKTelco. Trevor Huber, number 21, had 3 goals, the hat trick for the Tigers, all in the first half as the Tigers build up the big lead. And our player of the game, brought to you by NKTelco. It's Trevor Huber with another solid performance for the Tigers here today. I'd like to remind you to follow WCSM AM 1350, 96.7 FM, and their internet exclusive games on WCSMradio.com all season. Your sports leader in Mercer and All-Glaze counties. Also like to thank the following sponsors: 5-Star Recruitment sponsor, Crown Equipment Corporation. MVP sponsors, Clopay and Nidec Minster. Our scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank. Keys to the game, Keyhole Pizza. Replays, Winners Meats. Our starting lineup, Sydney All-Glaze Audiology. Our timeout sponsor, Precision Strip. Stats and recap sponsor, Wagner's IGA. Our player of the game, brought to you by NKTelco. And our New Knoxville game sponsor, New Knoxville Supply. NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of high school varsity soccer on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Replays of today's game Tuesday, September 21st at 9 p.m. and Saturday, September the 25th at 4 p.m. You can also watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. I'd like to thank our crew here tonight. Our director, Scott Robinson, our assistant director, Bryce Hamrick, on the camera, Mark Fissel. I'm Dave Helmstetter, and our final score, one more time from New Knoxville's Community Park: the Jackson Center Tigers 7 and the New Knoxville Rangers 0.